Royal Bombshell, Princess Leonor's wedding will be the most lavished ever. Madrid wakes to routine. Guards at the palace gates. The quiet confidence of tradition. A royal engagement, a royal wedding, everyone expects elegance, formality, history repeated. But then, a headline cuts through the morning calm: Princess Leonor's wedding will be the most lavished ever. Not whispered speculation. A bombshell. For decades, Europe's royal weddings have been grand. But nothing, not William and Kate, not Victoria of Sweden, not the glittering nuptials of Monaco, has prepared the world for what is being planned in Spain and Denmark. This is not merely a wedding. It is a statement, a spectacle, a shift in the way monarchies speak to their people. What exactly is being planned? How did it begin? Why is this different from every wedding before it? Each answer leads to another question, pulling us deeper into the story. The seeds were planted months ago, long before the engagement was officially announced. Leonor, the poised heir to the Spanish throne, had just returned from military training. Christian, the Danish prince, had completed his first solo diplomatic tour. Both had seen firsthand how fractured and weary the world had become. When they began talking privately about their wedding, they weren't just planning a day. They were designing an experience, a bridge between two nations and two generations. Insiders describe planning meetings unlike any royal preparation in living memory. Not just palace staff and protocol officers, but artists, historians, young entrepreneurs, and community leaders. The goal: to create a wedding that was simultaneously deeply rooted in tradition and boldly modern, echoing centuries of pageantry while embracing the world of today. The venue alone has stunned observers. Rather than a single cathedral, multiple historic sites across Madrid and Copenhagen are being prepared, linked by live broadcast and shared rituals. Guests will move between spaces that tell the story of both nations. The cost: unprecedented. The symbolism: deliberate. And then there is the guest list. Not only heads of state and royalty, but also humanitarian leaders, innovators, and ordinary citizens chosen by lottery. It is as if the royal families have thrown open the palace doors to the world. "We want the people inside our story," one planner reportedly said. In Spain, reactions are mixed. Some are thrilled at the chance to witness history. Others question the expense. Newspapers run headlines comparing budgets, debating the message this sends in a time of economic tension. Yet even critics concede that what is unfolding is unlike anything they have seen before. Leonor herself has taken an unusually active role. She has visited designers, chosen fabrics that combine Spanish craftsmanship with Nordic motifs, and insisted on sustainability at every stage. No detail is too small. Even the flowers, 6 varieties of roses symbolizing 6 regions of Spain, have been personally selected. Each choice creates a story within the story. Christian, too, has shaped the narrative. He has pushed for more music from youth orchestras, more opportunities for young voices to be heard at the ceremonies. He is said to be writing a speech for the reception that will address not only his bride but also their generation's hopes for Europe. Why such care? Why such scale? Because this wedding is not just about 2 people. It is about 2 crowns and 2 countries showing unity at a time when monarchies face scrutiny. It is a gamble, one that could either renew faith in the institution or draw criticism for extravagance. Curiosity deepens as more details leak. The menu will feature dishes from every Spanish province and Danish region, cooked by a team of chefs representing both traditions. The processional will be choreographed to blend classical and modern compositions. Even the wedding rings will be crafted from gold donated by families from both nations. Royal historians compare it to the great marriages of state in Europe's past, but note the difference: this is being framed as a love story first, a political bond second. That inversion alone signals a new era. In the days leading up to the event, television networks air documentaries tracing Leonor's life from her first public appearances to her military training to her engagement. Danish media run retrospectives on Christian's upbringing, his education, and his future role. Social media hashtags trend worldwide, speculation swirling about what she will wear, who will perform, and how the vows will sound. But amid the spectacle, there is tension. Within the Spanish royal household, some advisors warn that expectations may spiral out of control. Within the Danish court, some worry about overshadowing tradition. Leonor and Christian reportedly respond with calm determination. "It must be ours," Leonor told a confidant. "It must speak to who we are." The night before the wedding, Madrid will host an unprecedented open-air concert blending Spanish and Danish artists. Admission is free. It will be broadcast worldwide, a prelude to the ceremony itself. In Copenhagen, candles will be lit along canals as a gesture of shared light. These acts blur the line between public celebration and private rite. When the day arrives, the world will be watching. Crowds will line the streets. Screens will glow in homes across continents. As the couple walks into the first venue, commentators will try to capture the meaning of every gesture. Yet the deeper story will unfold slowly, moment by moment, detail by detail, the culmination of months of planning and generations of history. Will the vows themselves echo the unprecedented planning? Will Leonor and Christian once again break protocol and speak from the heart, as they did in their engagement? No one knows. That uncertainty keeps millions hooked. As the reception begins, a new set of surprises awaits. It is rumored that instead of a single royal toast, voices from each nation, students, artists, farmers, will rise to bless the marriage. Instead of a traditional first dance, there may be a symbolic procession representing Spain's regions and Denmark's islands, converging on a single stage. This is what makes this wedding a royal bombshell, not just its cost, but its concept. It is the most lavished ever because it lavishes attention on meaning, inclusion, and spectacle at once. It is a wedding designed to echo in memory not just for its beauty but for its message. As night falls, fireworks will link Madrid and Copenhagen in synchronized displays. In the sky above two capitals, the same patterns will bloom, roses and crowns entwined, a visual signature of the union. What will the impact be? Will this day mark the renewal of Europe's royal houses, or a flash of grandeur that fades quickly? Historians, commentators, and citizens alike will debate it. But no one can deny the anticipation building now, as each new leak feeds the curiosity loop and each answer leads to new speculation. And at the heart of it, two young people preparing to step into history. For all the grandeur, they remain a bride and groom, nervous, hopeful, determined. They have chosen a path both traditional and radical. They have chosen to tell their story in a way no one can ignore. When the bells finally ring and the music swells, the cameras will focus on their faces. Perhaps then we will glimpse the truth behind the headlines, that the most lavished wedding ever is not only about wealth or pageantry, but about the weight of destiny carried lightly, about two lives trying to merge tradition with transformation. That is why the world cannot look away. That is why this story has become a royal bombshell. And that is why, long after the last guest departs and the last fireworks fade, people will still be asking the question that lingers at the end of every chapter of this saga: what will they dare to do next?